What's up guys, it's Evan57 here. We are back on Airmech Arena on the Xbox One, and of course today I'm playing with Spartan Gaming, and we will be covering how to successfully complete a 2-player survival match. So you're going to need at least one person that has the Paladin and Ultimate Samson, otherwise it's going to make it ridiculously hard to complete. The really only fun map to do this on is Spiral, and then you'll also want Ultimate Fuel. As far as units go, basically you both will bring the same units. One person can bring generators, whereas one person will bring the launch box, Type 99 turrets, devastators, Berthas, honeypots, moneymakers, or ultimate moneymakers if you have them. And I'm bringing Seekers, whereas Spartan is bringing the generator. As far as your Airmech goes, you can use whatever you want. As long as one person is the Paladin, it doesn't really matter. So as soon as Spartan's ready, we'll get started. So the first thing that you're gonna do as soon as you get in is left bumper and buy your XP boost, your Guardians, the Creeps upgrade, and the offensive ore. Then make at least 4 Type 99 turrets, followed by a couple honeypots. I will take this upside, which there's only 2 sides that they can spawn from. And what you want to do is you want to make a line directly across the road. As soon as you can do this, the better, and you don't want anything to really get through, so try and make it as even as possible. Then I'm going to make a launch box and 3 money makers, and go ahead and get these honeypots up behind these turrets. Now I'll drop the launch box, which gives a shield to the base, and then I'll go ahead and drop these 3 ultimate money makers, so we're building more currency. I'm also going to build 4 Seekers, and they're basically gonna sit on the inside corners right next to the base, and this is just gonna be for the airborne units, and they'll get destroyed really quickly. Now I'm going to build 2 more honeypots, and then we're going to build about 5 to 6 stasis mines. So going to place these honeypots like that, so we have a nice line of healing units. The enemies are going to start coming from the bottom, which is Spartan side, so you definitely have to have a player covering each side. Make sure that you connect the dots with these stasis mines. They are very important to your success. As soon as you can, buy your second Guardian and the second offensive ore buff. Those are also very important. And go ahead and place that like that. Perfect. Now I got some infantry. The infantry just sit at the base. You don't want to build your own infantry, but it is what it is. Now build 3 Type 99s and a honeypot, and what you're going to do is you're going to place them about even with your other line of turrets. Like I said, about even, and these are going to be shooting at the enemy forces from the side, which is really good. Buy the creep upgrade. For the XP, I'm also going to buy the hammer throw upgrade for my paladin, and another ultimate money maker. Move this creep over here. You kind of have to manually move the creeps to actually get them into position. So I've got those done there, and need to move that. Now you'll notice that Spartan has a lot more turrets. He's going to need more units on his side to defend than I will, because I have the offensive ore. If I actually drop to the ground, you'll see that everything gets a red circle around it, so it does more damage. And with Ultimate Samson, I get a 25% unit damage bonus and armor bonus. So my units do more damage and they take more damage, which is very, very important. Now, I'm going to build the same setup of 3 turrets and a moneymaker for Spartan. And he's got generators set up, so that's very good. Like I said, again, about even with the beginning of his line of turrets will be another 3 turrets and a honeypot, so that they're setting up. And there we go. Alright, he's got a bunch of generators. You don't really need that many generators, but it definitely is helpful. It just means that your money is going to be a little bit harder to come by. Oh, definitely got some lag going on. You do have to have really good internet. So then as soon as you can, buy your 3rd Guardian hammer throw and the upgrade offensive aura. You can kind of just sit here and start shooting. And then buy Berthas. Berthas are going to be your main source of DPS. And we're going to sit back here, kind of aim the direction that I want them to go, and then drop the turret. And that red box is the damage area for the Bertha. So something to keep in mind, you can actually aim where your turret is, or cannon, artillery, whatever you want to call it, is going to fire. So you kind of want to balance it out so that they're always within artillery striking distance. Then as soon as you can, buy the body armor upgrade. And I don't know if Spartan has Berthas yet, so I'm going to make a couple while this round is loading. Wave 5. Go visit him. Okay, he does have Berthas, so that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and drop him one that I made, only because it'll do some extra damage there. And then I'm going to grab another Bertha and place it here. And then I'm just going to drop down into ground mode. And basically at this point, you wait. And you just try and get on the ground and shoot enemies so that you get your XP from killing the enemies. As you can see, they're always within artillery range. Those Type 99s are also going to be shooting at the airborne enemies. So basically nothing will be touching your base. And we're just going to wait to get the level to where I can go ahead and make devastators. So we're going to let that money build up, because we're going to need 3 devastators on each side. And it doesn't take too long to get the XP when you're getting XP from the kills. Of course, my artillery is taking more kills than I am. Oh, pretty close, pretty close. So you can see, because I have the Paladin and Ultimate Samson, I have 4 turrets, 4 honeypots, 4 Berthas, 3 more Type 99s, and 1 honeypot. I also have the Seekers around the base, compared to Spartan has literally a sea of turrets backed up by 5 Berthas in order to defend his side, because he does not have that damage bonus. So I'm going to sit on Spartan's side for a second, just to make sure that nothing comes in while Spartan's over investigating my side. And as you can see, I mean, those Type 99 turrets, they do a lot of damage. I now have Devastators unlocked, so I'm going to go ahead and queue up 2 Devastators, because that's all I have left, or currency for. And normally speaking, this is just ridiculously hard to do. You're normally like raging at this game mode. I'm gonna let Spartan have that side back, because I need to place these Devastators. which the placement on devastators is key. You want to make sure that you place them so that their frontal armor, which is the thickest armor, is facing the enemy. And then we're going to place 3 of them. And the reason why we're actually going to place 3 of them is to split the incoming damage. This way, if each unit is damaged for, say, a third, it can be healed quicker than if one unit was taking all the damage. And so that's wave 6. Almost got my 3rd one built. If the person you're playing with is falling behind on units, definitely make sure that you help them out, because this is a team game, and once they break through one side, it's over. It literally is game over. There is no way to repel the threat. Now Spartan's probably going to want to move up those honeypots just a little bit to cover the devastators, but other than that, pretty much his side is almost done. My side is done. I could, I'm going to go ahead and buy that armor upgrade just in case I take a little bit more damage. And go to ground mode. As you can see, all my stuff is kind of set up to be constantly attacking the enemy. You see I've got, those 4 Berthas, and they're spaced out so that the enemy are always within range of artillery. I will build another honeypot. I'll actually build 2 more honeypots since I have the extra currency. Place another one over here with that group of turrets, just to make sure they don't get totally destroyed. And that, okay, Spartan's doing pretty good there. He's got the line of Berthas. Good. And, we've got plenty of Seekers. 4 Seekers is way more than you actually need. And basically, that's it. I mean, at this point, I'll build a couple extra Berthas for the next wave, but that's really it. Now you pretty much sit on the ground and shoot everything. Because technically you only have to complete 9 rounds. Once you complete the 9th round, it's round 10 and you win. So it's not as bad as what a lot of people think if you know what you're doing. And so we've pretty much killed all the enemies for that wave. Go ahead and place another Bertha. We're going to go take a look at Spartan side. So this is how much Spartan needs, or you will need, if you don't have the Paladin and the Ultimate Samson pilot. And compared to what you need if you have the Paladin and Ultimate Samson is like next to nothing. Now, the reason why I say you absolutely need one person as the Paladin and Ultimate Samson is because of the fact that you just cannot build enough units fast enough if you don't have at least one person with the Ultimates. But, I mean, that's basically it. As you can see, all the Berthas are firing, and my Type 99s are firing, my Devastators are firing, yet the damage is being split between all 3 of them, so they're being healed adequately. Basically, as fast as they take damage, the little flying enemies aren't even getting close to the base because they're either being killed by the Type 99s or the Seekers that are on the 4 corners of the base. And really, that's about it. I mean, if you could drop a nuke, this would basically be, like, literally a nuke for winning. and we're almost done. You can see we only have about 10 enemies left. And I got my Airmech at level 15 in game, so that would be a achievement if you did not already have that. And I should mention that everything that you need for this you can buy with the in-game currency kudos. You don't need diamonds. The only thing that you need diamonds for are the ultimates. Other than that, that's it. And that's the end of Wave 9, which, there we go, we won. You get a lot of XP for doing this, which is really, really cool. Gonna go ahead and show you, I got, my daily win, which was pretty awesome. And basically, our base was never touched. You can see Spartan side, lots and lots and lots of turrets and Berthas defending it. But it got the job done compared to a few Berthas, a few turrets, and the devastators. So this is how you win, and it's a very good way to get XP and to get kudos. We're gonna go ahead and see. Hey, I actually got a piece of salvage. I got a drop off of that. I got the Angel Economy Engine Mark II, so not something I can use for my class, but something that's useful. And I got 237 XP and 394 kudos. And you could get more if you had the gold VIP or the other boosts. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, want to see a different map, need a strategy for a certain Airmech, anything like that, make sure that you go ahead and leave a comment. Otherwise, smash that like button and subscribe for more content. So, thanks for watching. What is wrong with my Twitch?